Hi, my name is Sandy Reeber, and I'm representing the Community Action Agency, and I'll be talking about our programs today. We're located over on 336 Harriet Street, right next to the Michigan Works office, and our office hours are 8:30 to 5. And our main phone number is 544-6850. You'll be provided a detail sheet of all the programs I'm going to talk about today in your Access training packet. So I'm just going to give you a brief description of our programs today. Our community action programs, we have a couple of senior programs, the foster grandparent and the senior nutrition program. I'll be talking about those first. Our foster grandparent program is a program designed for seniors 55 or older, and they work in community settings at public schools, charter schools, daycare centers, hospitals, emergency shelters, domestic violence shelters. And it's an income-based program where you have to be at 200% of poverty level or less, and you have to be 55 years of age or more. They serve 20 hours a week, and they work one-on-one with 2 or 3 children in the community. They receive a stipend of approximately $200 a month, and a physical and lunch at their site and reimbursement for mileage. Again, you can just contact the main number and talk to a worker and ask for someone in the foster grandparent program. The next program in senior services is our nutrition program. We have 2 facets to that program. The congregate lunch program, where folks come to about 20 different sites we have in the county. You can go to any site that you are near, or just by calling ahead of time and making a reservation for lunch. Again, the age eligibility for that is 60 years and older, and there is no income eligibility whatsoever for that program. You just have to reserve a space prior to attending, and we ask that you contribute towards the meal a donation of $250, but you are not denied a meal on your ability to pay. Again, we have about 20 sites all over the county, and you can call our main number and get a listing of those sites. Then we have a home delivered meal program where meals are delivered to seniors in their home if they're 60 years of age and they're medically fragile, meaning they can't leave the home on their own or prepare a meal on their own, or they have no one there that can do that for them. We deliver meals all over the county from Manchester, Chelsea, Dexter, Whitmore Lake, Ypsilanti, and all the Ann Arbor area. That's a donation-based program as well, and it is based on, again, how fragile you are and your inability to get out of the house. You cannot be denied a meal if you're unable to pay for that. The next program that I'm going to talk about is our emergency services program. That program is funded at different times during the year, so our funding comes and goes as it comes in. It runs from October through January of the following year. And we have funds for a variety of things. Housing costs, we help people prevent evictions if they're getting evicted from their housing, or we can help you move in if you are homeless or you're living in temporary housing. We can help you with those move-in costs to move someplace. Again, those funds are available as periodically, so it's best to call ahead of time. We do it by appointment, and there are certain eligibilities you have to get help with that program. You have to meet income guidelines of 200% of poverty level, and show some documentation of your need. And we can talk to you about that when you give us a call or walk into our place. We also have funds to help with utility problems. If you have a shut-off notice, we can help prevent that by paying a portion of your bill on an emergency basis. We can help you if your service is turned off to get your services back on. And if you have no services and you're just starting new, we can help you with some of those costs to get that service going. Again, that's an income-based program, usually 200% of poverty or higher for that. And please call ahead of time, and we can talk to you about how we can help you and what sort of documents we'll need to do that. Then the other programs that we can do are food programs. We have partnerships set up with some of the food pantries in the community, and we can help you with the referrals to those programs, and we also have clothing referrals to some of the area clothing prices. The next program that we have is a Tax Preparation Assistance Program. Now that is a seasonal program running from February 1 till the second week of April. And that is during the tax season, and we can help low-income residents with that assistance. We have IRS-trained tax preparers that we have at different sites throughout the county, and you can call for an appointment during the season, and we can have you meet one-on-one with a tax preparer, and they can help you with your taxes. The next program is a surplus food program that we do in partnership with the food gatherers, and we have food that is distributed quarterly throughout pantries in the county. There's about 20 different pantries all the way from Manchester down to Ypsilanti that we have food that Food Gatherers takes out, and it is a gleaner's food box, and you can pick one up at one of these pantries, and please call us for that listing as well. Then our final program is a summer food program for children. That's just getting up and running right now. It'll start June 1, and it is free meals that go to children in the community. It's a breakfast and a lunch that we provide them at a variety of sites, about 30 different sites in the county. Children are eligible by virtue of their geographic location. If they are eligible for their school lunch program during the school year, then they're eligible for the summer food program. Please call us again for that listing, and we can let you know which site is closest for you. And that about wraps up the community action programs, and please again just call our main number at 544-6850. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron Kraft. I'm the Program Coordinator for the Washtenaw County Weatherization Program. And I'd like to talk to you just real briefly about some of the services that we provide through the Weatherization Program. Basically, weatherization is a federal program. It operates nationwide, and we help low to moderate income people receive free home repairs associated with energy savings. So, for example, we would go into someone's house and evaluate the level of insulation that they have, perhaps determine that it's insufficient, and then we would add more insulation into their attic or walls and whatnot for free. The program, you apply for the program through the ETCS Community Action Office on Harriet Street, or you can apply on the 4th floor at the Key Bank building. The application is straightforward, and the income requirements are basically 200% of the federal poverty guidelines or less. There's a few other requirements, but that's the main one. After you're found eligible, we do have a waiting list currently, so services at this point are 4 to 6 months out. Our services would start with a free home energy audit and home inspection. We would look at, like I said, the level of insulation in your attic. We'll measure the house to see how tight it is. Look at the wall insulation. We do a safety check on furnaces and hot water heaters. And we'd meter the refrigerator to determine if it's operating efficiently. We don't have a lot of funding for roof replacements, but we can kind of direct folks to other resources within the county for that. After we do our home energy audit, we would perhaps add insulation, tighten up the walls, fix cracks, perhaps replace a few windows, but that's not the main. We don't replace a lot of windows in our program. We do replace often refrigerators and sometimes furnaces that are unsafe or not working. So we're a good resource as well for renters, homeowners, people who live in mobile homes. There's not a lot of good resources around the county for mobile homeowners. People can come to us for a variety of services, but our main focus is trying to lower utility bills for those who can least afford them. So any questions can be directed to the Community Action Office. Our phone number is 544-2948 or 544-6854. Thank you very much.